Hey YouTube, I'm going to make this video about my eating exercises and how I've been doing the past couple of days. I've completely changed how I've been eating for the past couple of days. Like 100% changed how I eat. I did go to Taco Bell last night, but that was after I plugged in. I'm like addicted to SparkPeople.com, which if you look at my previous video, I talk about it. But it is a fantastic website, and I plug in everything that I eat. I'm sorry that my son, he thinks I'm talking to him. But, so I plug in every single thing that I eat, and I set my daily carbs and my daily goals for as far as calories and stuff like that. And I made sure before I went to go out to eat, or before me and my husband went last night, that it was gonna be okay. I went to their website, figured out exactly what I wanted to eat, figured out exactly if I could eat it, and they also have a fresco menu. So I'm not stopping myself from enjoying going out to eat. I'm not going to stop myself from that, but I'm cutting way back. I mean, like me and my husband would go out to eat every single day. That was it this week. Was Taco Bell last night. So, that's good. And it worked with my meal plan. I was still under my calorie limit, still under my carb limit, still under pretty much everything, even with that meal. So that was great. As far as exercise has been, I have not yet went to the gym, but me and my husband have been walking around in our neighborhood. So that has been helping. I weighed myself today, but I'm not going to tell you guys yet how much I weigh, because I want the total loss for Wednesday. But I have lost. So that's good. And also I decided to do my measurements, because I'm on my webcam on my laptop. I'm not really sure if it would do a good body view. I know you can see me, but like my living room's kind of cramped, and I'll probably do more body videos later on, if I can figure out a good angle to stand that will, pretty much show my whole body and show a good amount of me. Anyway, but I'll tell you guys my measurements, and I'll do a measurement update once a month. And because I don't always want to do it every week, because maybe I won't see that great of a loss, or maybe I won't notice too much, but I want still to see it. And so once a month I'll do a measurement video until I reach my goal. And like I said, I want to lose 100 pounds in a year, and I don't think that's too much. Somebody posted a comment, that's only 2.5 pounds a week. And, that's not bad. And if I reach my goal before then, me and my husband were talking about it yesterday, and he's like, I don't really want you to get much less than 140, because if you're pretty tall, and that might look really skeleton-like. And he's like, I don't want that. So we'll see how I look at 140. That's still a healthy weight. I could still stand to lose 10 more pounds at 140. But if I feel good and look great, that'll be it. I ultimately I want to be a healthy weight and a healthier me. I don't want to deal with all the stuff in my family that comes with being overweight and unhealthy, and high blood pressure and diabetes runs in my family, and I don't want to have to deal with that. I don't want to have to worry about it every day of my life for the rest of my life. I want to worry about other things, because I'm a pretty bad worrier. I worry about everything, and I think that kind of got worse since I became a mom. So I don't want to have to worry about my health that much. You know, like I want to know that I feel okay and stuff like that. But anyway, so I have lost weight, and I'm excited. I think that when I do my video on Wednesday, that it will be a good video. I'm just excited. And I'm gonna try really hard to only weigh myself once a week, but I get so curious and so anxious that I want to know. And that's what happened today. I was just like, okay, I got to find out if I'm losing weight or not. And I haven't, like I said, I haven't hardcore exercised yet, which it is in plans. I have to get my military ID. I have to get a new one before I can go to the gym on base. So that's that. But I'm planning on getting that one today with my husband. So anyway, my measurements. Now, I just took these right before I started the video, and I took measurements on Wednesday as well, and posted them on my Spark People, and I've actually lost a couple inches already, which is pretty amazing, right? I do my measurements on my skin, you know, so I'm not wearing clothes. So that way I don't have, you know, one day I have 2 extra inches because I have 2 extra clothes on or whatever. Anyway, so my waist is 43 inches. That's pretty bad. I want to lose about 20 inches of my waist. And, okay, not exactly 20, like 15. But anyway, my thigh is 24. My upper arm, you know, up here where it's all the part that keeps waving after you're done waving, that's 14. And my hips are 48. So I want to get out of the 40s in all of those that are in the 40s. I want to, you know, lose a good amount of inches. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, my son just keeps talking to me. I'm sure you guys can hear him. Anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about today. As far as staying motivated, I've been completely motivated. I am so excited. I've never been more excited about losing weight in my entire life. And I've lost weight before. I've, you know, seen pounds shed. I've exercised. I've, you know, dieted, and I've really, but none of it was permanent. You know, like I never stayed on it. So I was never really excited about losing weight or not losing weight as much as I am now, because now it is a life change, and I think that is the most important thing to anybody who wants to lose weight or control their diet. You have to realize that it has got to be a life change. You cannot say, oh, well, I'm going to be on this low carb diet and that's it, because in a couple months, a couple years, whatever, you're going to want to eat regular food again. So my philosophy is, yes, you can eat some unhealthy food as long as you make allowances for it, as long as you realize that it's gonna do certain things to your body or whatever. As long as you plan that in, I think you'll be okay. But it's not an everyday thing. I'm not gonna go out to eat every day. I'm not gonna be eating fried foods. I'm not gonna, you know, there's those things are completely cut out of my life now. And me and my husband are also slowly but surely taking processed foods out of our life. Well, I'm still trying to convince my husband of that, but we'll get it. We'll get it, and whole grains and all of that is added into our life now. So anyway, that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about. I hope you guys are doing great, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.